boy had just finished lighting incense for his grandmother's memorial when suddenly, in the photo, his grandmother's hand reached out and took her favorite vegetable. But when the young man saw this, rather than being frightened, he patiently waited for his grandmother to finish eating. Since childhood, the young man had possessed a special ability to see the deceased. Because of this gift, he was invited to his friend's home to investigate a strange human-shaped mark on the wall. No matter how much they scrubbed it with water or tried to cover it up, it was useless. Within moments, the mark would revert to its original state. To everyone's surprise, Jack only needed a single glance to see a construction worker hanging on the wall. Just as his friend asked what he could see, the worker suddenly jumped down from the wall and firmly grabbed Jack's ankle. The three immediately fled in terror. Unknown to them, the landlord happened to see this incident on video. Concerned about the future marketability of the house, he immediately hired an exorcist to eliminate whatever was on the wall. However, when the exorcist merely threw flower petals at the human-shaped mark, he suddenly became dizzy and collapsed. Fortunately, Jack arrived on the scene. Without hesitation, he went straight to the kitchen and prepared a classic sour fried rice dish. He wasn't sure if it would work, but he remembered seeing an unfinished plate of fried rice next to the worker before. He suspected the worker might have suffered an accident before finishing his meal. Just as Jack finished explaining this, the worker appeared and immediately grabbed the fried rice, devouring it. Sure enough, after finishing the meal, the worker smiled as if a great burden had been lifted, and the mark on the wall disappeared simultaneously. This immediately caught the landlord's attention, as he also owned a supposedly haunted villa. The group promptly went to investigate, but initially detected nothing unusual at the villa. However, as they were about to leave, they spotted a shadowy figure floating past a window. The group decided to stay overnight to observe the ghost's habits, but they encountered something even more terrifying. That evening, while the secretary was washing up in the bathroom, a sinister figure appeared in the mirror. Everyone rushed to investigate and saw the same shadowy figure reappear outside the window. Blood began seeping from the glass inside the house, terrifying everyone and causing them to flee immediately. When they looked back, they saw a figure staring at them from the window. This, however, provided Jack with an important clue. While escaping the villa, he had noticed not only an adult, but also a little girl. This made Jack realize that everything was a hoax. Living people were pretending to be ghosts. The group drove back to the haunted house and deliberately provoked the ghosts upon entering, trying to draw them out. When the mirror started bleeding again, they weren't frightened this time. Instead, they removed the mirror from the wall and caught the man hiding behind it.